Let's go!
Hey guys, it's Head here. Welcome to a little bit of a bonus video. And also, if you've stumbled across this video and don't normally watch my channel, I'm all things retro gaming, collecting, playing. I'm also going for the full UK PAL GameCube set, which is a big subject for this video. So if you do enjoy the video, please consider subscribing to my channel. But now let's get on with this CEX news. And this is potentially, well, it is not very good news, and that is for GameCube and PS2 games, CEX are now allowing reprinted covers for those. If you've been shopping at CEX, or you'll know they're a UK-based video games, DVDs, electronics shop like that. And for Xbox 360, PS4, Switch, consoles like that, they've been reprinting covers for a long time now. But they've now allowed themselves to reprint PS2 and GameCube covers as well now. Which is a little bit annoying because obviously if you're a retro game collector like myself and probably you watching this, if you buy a game from CEX for the price of the game, you want to have the original package. Whether that comes with the manual, it's just mainly 50-50 with CEX. Obviously sometimes they price with or without manual, but for the cheaper games it's more 50-50. But if you're buying a game, you want it to have it in its original packaging unless it's unboxed. And that is the main problem that I've got with the reprinted covers. If they're selling reprinted covers, so basically for GameCube and PS2, they're just loose discs. You're making nice packaging for the outside, but it's not worth anything. It's not, like, cool. But you're basically just buying a loose disc. If they were selling these games as unboxed, so just a loose disc for, like, much less than the actual complete boxed copy costs in its original case, I could understand it. But they're still charging the same price for the loose disc, essentially, to an actual original copy of the game. The main reason why this wasn't overly a problem before is they said we won't send them out online, we'll only sell them in store. So the people that buy them in store will know they're reprinted covers because they can see it and then make the decision whether they want to buy it or not. But they haven't actually openly said we're going to send these online. But if you watch CEX lotteries on YouTube and stuff, and I know a few people who have had this happen to them, they have been receiving reprinted covers, games like 360 games, even like games at like £60-70. CEX have still been sending reprinted covers online. Now I know CEX are a massive company, and if it was actually illegal, they obviously wouldn't do this, but it does kind of feel not legal, if that makes sense. Like, you're selling something as, like, in its original case with the disc, but not in its original case. It's just really weird. Now, I know for a lot of people it won't be a problem, but for collectors it will be a problem. For most people who just want to play the game, it won't actually be a problem. I'm 50-50, I want to be able to play the game and have a nice copy in my collection. But I know for a lot of people they just want the disc anyway. But I don't actually have anything against reprinted covers. I actually think they're quite a good idea for people who just want to be able to play the game. But my problem is they are selling them at the same price. As I said, if they were selling them for much cheaper and said it's a reprinted cover, basically just a loose disc, I'd have no problem with it at all and people could just buy an original one or a reprinted one, whatever they wanted to buy. But I was chatting to a member of staff in CEX before, and they said they're making so much money out of DVDs and also phones. And the DVDs, even like the £1 DVDs, because they only give you like 1 penny for a £1 DVD, although the profit doesn't seem huge, it's a massive profit margin. So they don't mind reprinted covers on DVDs because they're so cheap, people don't really care. And they make so much money on like phones and tablets and stuff. I don't think CEX care as much about selling retro games anymore, which I completely understand. They're a business, they've got to make money. And if they're not making money on retro games and they're a bit of a pain to sell sometimes, I can understand why they're doing that. Like, they make more out of selling one phone, which someone will just go in and buy. But, like, if you buy, like, one of these boxed games in, and there's, like, a slight mark on it, you might get 10 collectors come in and then say, oh, no, I don't actually want to buy it, or they sell it online and get it returned 100 times. So I could totally understand why CEX are saying, like, it's a pain to sell retro games. But I do think it's something that they should carry on stocking just so they get other people coming into the store. But obviously, as you could tell from this video, I would not buy a reprinted cover. But let me know, would you buy a reprinted cover? Are you someone who just wants to be able to play the game and just essentially have the loose disc? Or do you want the full package with the original artwork as well? Thank you for watching this short video. Please like and subscribe if you liked it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!